staring at me and it looks like you.
Hey y'all, my name is Casey. I'm a senior studying computer science, and this is my WVU life. So this year, Louisiana State University is hosting the national conference for the National Association of College and University Residence Halls. So every year, students from over 400 colleges and universities all across the country get together and talk about what goes on in dorms on their campuses and how they can make on-campus life better. So we've brought 7 students from WVU, and we're here to talk with all of these students from all these other awesome institutions and learn about some things we can do to maybe make on-campus life just a little bit better at our school. We're in Baton Rouge. So after a quick costume change, we're here, we're on campus at LSU, and I gotta say, their housing's pretty sweet. I gotta say, Louisiana travel tip number 1, pack extra clothes as you're gonna sweat through them. Confirmed. Pitch Perfect was filmed here. So a really big part of this conference that I didn't mention is a mass choreographed dance. Let me show you. So we're at a conference for students who are really engaged on campus. We're at a conference for Residence Hall Association and the National Residence Hall Honorary. So these are some of the top student leaders on campuses all across the country. There are over 400 schools affiliated with the organization. So when I ask these people, what do you wish you knew about college? You know, what's something that really helped you with transitioning to college? Most of these people are gonna say, you should get involved on campus. And while I also want to say you should get involved on campus, I want to kind of go a different way with it. Getting involved on campus is really awesome, but you should understand why. Why are you getting involved? Because if you're just getting involved because you want to do something that looks like fun, hey, that's awesome. But if you get involved on campus because it has some deeper meaning for you, or you get to apply your degree or anything like that, it's just going to have such a bigger impact on your college career. So I personally ran to become this region's finance director for this organization. I ran on the platform that I want to use my degree in computer science to make a lot of what we do easier for all of our members. About 3 weeks into college, after I moved in, I joined our community council in my residence hall. I got involved as a voting representative on behalf of our building for RHA, the Residence Hall Association, which is kind of like student government, but it's specifically for the residence halls and for students who live in the residence halls every year. My junior year, I served as our National Communications Coordinator for RHA. It's a long title. Basically what it means is I am the liaison between West Virginia University and this national organization with all of its affiliated schools. So if you can find your why when you come to college, it will make everything a lot easier for you. Hey y'all, so this is Timmy. Timmy is our incoming regional director for the Central Atlantic.
Hello.
Timmy, what's one thing you wish you'd known before you came to college?
One thing I wish I had known before I came to college, honestly, to get like as involved as you possibly can. So when I first came to college, I didn't think to get involved. Actually, one of my best friends at college said, hey, I'm gonna run for president of my hall council. You should run for vice president. I was like, kind of went with it and did whatever. That led to me being where I am today, now a director for a nonprofit. So really, make sure that you get involved. Whatever you do, love what you do, and just have fun with it.
Sound advice from one of my best friends.
Hi, I'm Janae. I go to University of Maryland, Baltimore County. I am actually a senior. I'll be done this summer.
What's your major?
I'm a dance major.
Ooh.
Yeah, going to graduate school for student affairs.
So when you first came to college, what's something you wish people had told you before you started?
That getting involved will make your transition into college life, whether you are a transfer or whether you are freshmen so much easier. Having that community and having a community around you will make just college life and having a community around you will just make it a lot easier. Just having a support system away from home, it makes a lot of people want to have a better college experience, but also they're able to affect other people in that way too once they have that. So.
Hi, I'm Nicole Keegan. Hi, I'm Kathleen. Kylie.
Roman.
Melanie. Delisa. Maddie. Sam.
And what school do you guys go to?
Loyola Marymount University.
Woo! Okay, so question. What's something you wish you had known before you came to college that no one told you? Anybody? Go.
Really weird. That I should have taken more AP credits because I mean it would have been so nice to just like get that done with, but now I have to take a lot of other classes to fulfill classes that I already took in high school.
It's super easy to get really involved in a really major way on your campus as a freshman.
And it's way different than you expect it's going to be.
Yeah, and you can get forever families without being in sororities and fraternities.
Off topic, but always be yourself.
So what school are you from?
University of Delaware.
That one.
What is one thing that you wish someone had told you before you started college?
These are people you're gonna know the rest of your life.
I wish somebody had told me to go out of my comfort zone from the get-go. I had stayed in my comfort zone and I wasn't happy with it. By jumping out of my comfort zone and going into something like Red Life and Housing, it has made a more impactful experience on my life by exposing me to things that I hadn't been before.
Hello, it is very hot and very sweaty. We just finished our closing ceremonies, which means that we are pretty much done with the conference. It's about 11 o'clock at night here in Baton Rouge. We're flying back to Pittsburgh tomorrow. I'm actually on my way right now to pick up the Central Atlantic checkbook, which is really exciting for me because that means I get to officially start doing my job today. Well, I guess tomorrow. After midnight, I start my term. So let's go Mountaineers, and I hope you've had a lot of fun. We're on the ground in Pittsburgh. If you've ever been to this airport, you know this parking lot is like 10 square miles. We don't know where we parked.